Good morning, happy Wednesday. I've been trying to like film this like 3 or 4 times, but I don't want to come off being like this like whiny, complaining person, because you guys know I don't like to be that way. But I do want to be honest and open and transparent about my, what's going on and about my journey, and about like, you do have setbacks, and I want everybody to kind of know that, that this is like normal to have, these types of things going on in your life, especially when you're at the age that I am, where it's already, and I don't like to use that as an excuse, but really research does show when you get to be certain ages, it is harder to lose weight. It's slower. The weight comes off slower, I should say. And when you have medical conditions, underlying medical conditions like I do, that also makes it a little bit slower. And it can really mess with your head, and it probably is something that messes with my head more during, this time of the month. So you guys know it's been like 6 weeks since I'd had my last cycle, and which is, it happens once or twice a year. My doctor says no, totally fine, normal with my age, and I am regularly going. You guys know I go to him every year, and I have all my annual stuff going on, and everything is fine. It's just my age, and it's just going to happen. And but when there is like this long like period when this happens, I have the worst, like every symptom, the worst symptoms like tripled. So like the cramping, it's just, all of it is terrible. But the worst part of it is the emotional part. Like I am so emotional, and everything is setting me off. So me and my husband had a little disagreement about his job, and he had a bad day at work, and instead of like one reaction, the reaction I had was probably 3 or 4 times the reaction I should have had. And it just made things like pretty much from the end of lunch through the whole rest of the night terrible. It does not help that I have been sneezing like crazy. My nose is on fire. It doesn't matter what I do with the Claritin and whatnot. I guess I just need to stay inside. I needed to be outside. I needed my like sunshine therapy so bad yesterday. After everything, that around 7 o'clock or so, I went outside. I just had to be outside. And my husband had just mowed the lawn, and I probably shouldn't have been out there because it just seemed to really, really flare up my allergies even more. But it did help. It did make me feel a little bit better. The problem though is that those emotions always trigger like other things. So like I was having those cravings I told you guys at lunchtime, but I felt very proud of myself for walking out of the store with, a Diet Dr. Pepper and pepperoni sticks. I feel like that was such a good accomplishment, because, the other thing that is, trifold during this, delayed cycle is cravings, and then doubled with the emotional, doubled with not having a good night and the situations that were going on. I just wanted to eat everything. Although I do really believe my body was like craving protein, because everything I was looking at was like filled with protein. I was not hungry. I was not hungry at all. After I ate that lunch, that kept me full. I probably could have just not eaten all night and I would have been fine. But the cravings just got the best of me. And I really want to be honest and open about that. I want you all to know that it's normal. And, and yes, I did not go all out, but there's nothing in my house. Now, I will be open and tell you, if there had been things in my home, I probably, like cakes or cookies or whatever, I probably would have went that route. But we don't have that in our house. And so that's why I have to keep those things out of my house as much as I can. But what I ended up having was a banana. So yes, it's not like keto or low carb. I had a banana, and then I had like 2 slices of multigrain bread with peanut butter on them. That's what I had. That's what I wanted. That fed my craving. That fed my soul with how I was feeling at that moment. So that's why you did not see the rest of the video, only just because I just could not pick up the camera. I was an emotional mess. And I'm feeling better today. Like when I woke, my allergies though, I'm not feeling better as far as my allergies. I have been sneezing all morning. So if next time you see me on camera, my nose is super red, that's why. I've been sneezing like crazy. It's like irritating my throat. My nose is, I can't even like tell you just how like much pressure I have in my nose. So I took a Claritin already, but it's not touching this at all. But besides that, and this is so I ended up starting my period really yesterday. It was the day before I knew it was coming. Like it was like really like the symptoms really started ramping up. But today kind of like day 3 of like the symptoms, and I'm feeling a little bit better. Like the bloating is down a little bit, and I can tell the emotions are a little bit better. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. But I just have to keep them in check and do what I need to do. So anyway, so that was the rest of yesterday. So far today, I've had 2 cups of coffee with just a little bit of half and half and pure sweetener. I'll probably have to have a coffee later because when I have my allergies like this, it just really makes me super sleepy. I have been like brewing pots of coffee because my son's been taking some with him before he heads off to the school. I don't think I told you guys that. I'll tell you here in a second. But anyway, so I've been like saving my coffee and putting it in the refrigerator. So I have a good buildup right now of some cold coffee. So I think I'll have an iced coffee later. But my son, if you didn't know, he is going to college to become a teacher, and he's at the very end of his thing where he's doing observations. And then in the fall, he'll start a student teaching. So he actually started observations. This is his 3rd week. Is it his 3rd week? I think this is his 3rd week. So he's going to do it the rest of the school year. He doesn't have to do that much, but the school is really good that he is doing this at, and sounds like they're really encouraging him to do it the rest of the school year. So anyway, so he's doing that. It's only a 4-day-a-week school. Well, a lot of our schools around our area is only 4-day-a-week schools. So he's doing that 4 days a week, but he goes there all day, like 7 to 3, and then he goes to work at 4:30 to like 10. So hopefully he's not going to burn himself out, but it's only for a short time. And he's only 21. He's young. He can handle that, right? I am super curious about this. This is the Alani Nu energy drink. I finally found them. They had them at Safeway. They looked like a place for 4 different flavors, but they only had the 2. This was the Cosmic Stardust, and then there's Hawaiian Shaved Ice, are the 2 I have. Let's just take a little taste. I've heard really good things about these. Whoa, that got me like right back here. It tastes like sweet tarts. Yeah, it tastes just like sweet tarts. Like I can almost even taste like the coating of the sweet tart. Is that what it is? I really do. Like I don't see like where it even says like what the flavor is. The Hawaiian Shaved Ice has pictures of watermelon and strawberries on them, and I think one other kind of fruit. So I figure it's more of like a fruity thing. I'm glad I chose this one. This one's really good. Let me know if you had these, and like what is your favorite flavor of these. They are 10 calories. They're 3 net carbs, 1 serving for the can. I can't see the big long list of probably really bad ingredients for you. I have about 15 minutes left of my lunch. I just got done filming a Stitch Fix video. I don't know when that video is going up, probably next Saturday. Saturdays are my days that I put up like Stitch Fix, book reviews, other kind of review videos, those kind of things, my battle videos, anything that's not like my regular scheduled programming goes up on Saturdays. So I don't have any room for it this Saturday, so I'm going to put it up next Saturday. But this was one of those boxes I didn't have to pay for. They just popped up a thing saying, hey, do you want to try a Stitch Fix box on us? Yes, I do. Send it on over. So they did, and I got it today, so I went ahead and filmed it. I have 15 minutes left. I'm not hungry. I am not really hungry. I don't know. Here's the thing. I am kind of hungry, but nothing I have sounds good. What is up with that? Now, this is like 2 days in a row where nothing that I want to eat sounds good. Like, nothing sounds good. Not even, like yesterday, I started really thinking, oh, you know what? A cheeseburger sounds good. I think that was more of my cravings going on. But today, like, nothing sounds good. But I'm feeling kind of hungry, but nothing sounds good. I hate that. Tonight, I am really excited for dinner, though. I am making some lemon herb chicken skewers. Sounds so good. Right now I have the sticks, what what do you call them? My little skewer sticks are soaking so they don't burn. Supposedly that's what you're supposed to do. And right now I'm going to use the last, now 11 minutes of my lunch and go get the chicken marinating because I want it to be marinating all the way through until I need to make dinner. So I'm going to go do that, and then I don't know, maybe I'll just make a smoothie or something. I'm really just not very hungry, and so I may just not have anything. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to eat if I'm not hungry, but I'm not eating that much the last couple of days, but I guess my body's just not really wanting anything. So I think I will. I think I'll just make myself a smoothie and at least get some protein in my body, and then go ahead and get my chicken marinating, and I'll show you my marinade. I'll just show you how to make dinner tonight. How about that? I don't have a lot of time, so I was going to go ahead and cut these up into chunks, but I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to go ahead and just put these in there whole. Actually, these are tenderloins, and I'm going to try something. I might just take one whole tenderloin and stick a skewer on it. Instead of cutting up the tenderloins, I may just try that. But then I also have just a chicken breast right there that I need to cut up into chunks. So so there's the chicken. I think for spices, I'm not going to pull up the recipe. I'm just going to make it up myself. I'm going to zest this lemon, but I haven't been getting a lot of juice out of these lemons that I bought. So I also have some lemon juice, and then I have some poultry seasoning, and then some Italian seasoning from Thrive. So I think I'm going to just do those spices and go ahead and get it marinating. I'm going to add a little bit of avocado oil too. That makes them really tender. So I'm going to go ahead and put all that in there, let that marinate. I already flipped my skewers once, so they're soaking. They've been soaking on each side for about 4 hours or so. So I don't know how long you're supposed to let them like soak for. I think I'll flip them over because that's the side that the chicken's going on. I don't know. This is all new to me. I'm gonna use my grill that I got from Costco to grill these. And then as far as the side, I don't know. My plan was to do the the cucumber, radish, onion salad, but I think it's almost gone. Like, I don't think I have a lot left of that because I did eat that on Sunday and Monday. So I don't know what I'll have for a side. I just may just pull out some broccoli or something. I don't know, something simple. It's gonna be simple tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this together, but I'll show you tonight when I throw it on the grill. I'll show you what it looks like. And then as far as a smoothie goes, I think we're just gonna go with the old, I don't really feel like chocolate. Isn't that weird? Like right now, don't feel like chocolate. So I think we're gonna go with the vanilla. We're gonna do the vanilla protein. And then let's go ahead and throw some collagen in there too. So should we go with the cinnamon? That's peanut butter. Yeah, I have some cinnamon collagen. We'll throw that in there too. And that'll be our smoothie. And then some cashew milk. This is the collagen I was talking about, the Perfect Keto Cinnamon Toast. And then here's my smoothie. I think I'll also grab a yogurt in a little bit. I'm gonna drink this first and see how I feel. It is 3 o'clock, so I'm just gonna have a little snack since I haven't had anything since that smoothie. I have a half of a bell pepper, 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, a couple pieces of lean roast beef, and then I'm gonna have one of the Keto Crisp bars. This should hold me over until dinner time. I did end up cutting up all the pieces of chicken into bite-sized pieces and just sliding them on the skewer, and I just cooked them on each side and on the sides, but I ended up baking them off in the oven just to finish them off for like 5 minutes in a 375-degree oven. I'm really particular about my chicken. I was a little worried because I thought I saw some pink spots, so I went ahead and put them in the oven for 5 minutes at 375. I was already using the oven for something else. So here's the finished product. I feel like they turned out so good. Everybody liked them. The kids had them and they really liked them. I think next week I'm gonna make them again, but do like a teriyaki type marinade. But this lemon herb one was definitely a big hit, and just have some broccoli on the side, and this was dinner.